Hey, welcome back. The United States Supreme Court has ruled in the first big abortion rights case during the Trump presidency.
As Skylar Henry reports, the narrowly split panel struck down a Louisiana law regulating clinics, saying it violates federal abortion protections.
In a 5-4 ruling, the United States Supreme Court struck down a Louisiana law that would have effectively shuttered clinics in the state. Chief Justice John Roberts sided with his 4 more liberal colleagues, ruling that a state mandate requiring abortion doctors to have admitting privileges at nearby hospitals violates the 1973 Roe v. Wade decision.
I'm very disappointed, and I believe that this is a huge loss for the women of Louisiana.
Proponents of the law argued admitting privileges were for patient safety, but abortion rights supporters saw the requirement as a way to end the practice.
The admitting privileges themselves are next to impossible to obtain.
Chief Justice John Roberts did not join in the majority opinion, writing instead that his decision was based on the Supreme Court striking down a nearly identical Texas statute in 2016.
But the makeup of the bench has changed since then, with 2 new justices appointed by President Trump. The White House called the ruling unfortunate and accused justices of intruding on state governments. A recent CBS News poll found nearly 2/3 of Americans want Roe v. Wade upheld, including many who would still like to see greater abortion restrictions.
Roe v. Wade has got to go.
It's not the last we'll hear on the issue. Several other state laws currently face court challenges. Skylar Henry, CBS News, Washington.
Now, Chief Justice Roberts voted in that 2016 Texas case to uphold the clinic restrictions. Mel?
Mississippi Republican Senator Cindy Hyde-Smith reacted to the ruling, saying the Louisiana admitting privileges law, like ours in Mississippi, was based on providing for the health and welfare of women. This disappointing Supreme Court ruling will allow abortion clinics to continue operating without basic health standards in place. Like so many Mississippians, I remain wholeheartedly committed to continuing the fight for laws and policies to protect women and their unborn children. It is a fight worth fighting, end quote.